Mount Hiei isn't one of Kyoto's top tourist stops, and that's exactly what we liked about it. It was just supposed to be a peaceful day trip. You know, temples, trees, maybe a breeze, nothing too wild. We started off strong by taking the train out of Kyoto and walking over to the Aizen cable car. From there, it's a two-part climb. First the cable car, then a ropeway, which landed us at the Garden Museum Hiei, like two people who had everything under control. From there, we had two options. Take the shuttle bus to the temple like sane people, or walk the forest trail like confident fools. Naturally, we chose the latter. How hard could it be? Are we going the right way?
It said this.
Dave's trying to deter some bears, I think. We're hiking to a temple. Again.
Yes, we're going downhill instead of uphill to a temple, which is something different.
Weird, right?
Viewers will be glad that the bear bell has gone, and the bears will be even more pleased.
There's meant to be wildlife out here. It says on the thing at the top where we got the ropeway. After confidently strolling into what we thought was the right direction, we quickly realized we were slightly off course. The sat map keeps saying, head northeast, head northwest, head northeast, head northwest. I don't quite know where we are. Neither do we at the moment. Still 1.5 kilometers to go.
Let's be nice to each other on camera. I think people will like that more.
Hey buddy, I found you. The bears haven't eaten you.
It's always an ominous sign, I think, when people build those little statues out of stones.
No, it's meant to be for good luck passage.
Yeah, why do we need that good luck?
You are here.
I am, and you're there. Sometimes the Buddhas are the mountain deities, aren't they?
Yes.
So maybe they are the deities of these mountains.
To be fair, it was more of a polite, scenic detour than an actual problem. Goes that way and the other one goes that way.
Which one do you want to take?
Satnav is still telling me to head northwest. I can't decide whether or not I need to go northwest or northeast. Well done, Google Maps.
There are not many food sellers along here.
I don't think the Satnav knows where we're going anymore. A few backtracks, a couple of, wait, is this a path or a drainage ditch moments, and somehow, through blind luck and stubborn commitment to the bit, we found ourselves bushwhacking into what turned out to be the back entrance of Enryakuji Temple, which, by the way, is not a casual little roadside temple. Don't squish the sandwiches.
I won't squish the sandwiches. Sometimes you have to give the elderly a helping hand. That was 8 steps. Is it me or is the air getting thinner? It's always worth it in the end.
Enryakuji itself is one of the most important temples in Japan. Founded in 788, it became a powerhouse of Tendai Buddhism, trained generations of influential monks, and got so powerful that Oda Nobunaga burned most of it down to stop it from interfering with his warlording. Which sounds dramatic, but in feudal Japan, that was basically how you filed a formal complaint. It's quieter now, peaceful even. We wandered the grounds in awe, pretending like our sweat-soaked, possibly illegal entry wasn't suspicious at all. We got it wrong. Through that gate was not the way to the temple. Back down the hill we go. Feeling accomplished, we headed toward Cable Enryakuji Station and found the Yamano deck on the roof of the perfectly preserved 1920s cable station building. This was a proper viewing platform with sweeping views over Lake Biwa.
We're very high up.
We are. And a bonus museum inside which chronicles the building of the cable car up the mountain. We should have ended the day there. We could have taken the Sakamoto cable car down. A gentle descent, a nice view, a logical choice. But because we had clearly learned nothing, we decided to walk down the mountain instead. Hey, this must be the right path.
Yeah.
Finally, after 2 hours of going up and down around the temples and...
That was a pain in the...
Wow, these views are unbelievable. And if this isn't the right way, I don't care, we're still going down. I just went over the grate. Don't worry, I didn't fall off the side of the mountain.
Is it about to become dirt track?
I thought this was a dirt track.
We're going down.
We're going down. Apparently this is a pilgrimage route, part of a pilgrimage route. Monks that are on their way to the big temple, they'll start off at 2 a.m. because it's a tens of kilometers long route that they take. I think you can probably put that in your pocket. What if we're going down the wrong route and we get trapped on the side of the mountain? All we have is one granola bar. Someone else is rocking the trail. That means we're not on the wrong path.
Sun's setting.
It's only 1:30.
Owls are hooting.
We're trapped on the mountain. What started as a leisurely descent turned into a full-blown navigational collapse. Somehow, we took a wrong turn so wrong, it might have crossed into another reality. We were pretty sure we were circling back to the start of the hike. At one point, we were fully expecting to be adopted by forest spirits and never heard from again.
Nice Japanese.
Hello. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. This temple here, apparently, is one of the stops that the monks have to make on their pilgrimage. They have to stay here for 9 days.
Right.
Without sleeping, without eating, without anything. Constantly chanting sutras.
Oh.
Are we just going around in circles? Why are we going back up? We were literally just up there. That's the path that we just went around. We could have just come down there. Every fork in the trail was a psychological test. The signs were either missing, misleading, or looked like they'd been placed there as a joke.
It is a door to keep out beasts.
Yeah.
Please make sure this door is closed properly.
Okay. Google Maps had a meltdown and started spinning in places like a broken Roomba. We had somehow managed to end up on the complete opposite side of Mount Hiei. Right, so this is how we fall down the side of the hill. There's no, woo! Woo! You know, the article said that the path was a little bit wonky. It didn't say anything about this. Oh my god. Seriously, where's a good stick when you need one? Oh, balls. How did I end up here? At one point, we weren't even sure we were still on Mount Hiei. It was less hike and more choose your own misadventure. When does the trail start again? When the sun goes down at 4:30, we need to get down the bottom before 4 o'clock.
We'll go down the mountainside together.
Should have brought my damn hiking poles. No, I had to leave them behind because there wasn't enough space. What kind of berries do they have here? Are you meant to make like loud noises and scream? We eventually re-emerged, hours later, daylight fading, and covered in trail dust and existential dread. Look at the state of me.
If I had hair, it would be in a similar fashion. But
we've been hiking for how long now?
2 hours.
2 hours and 20 minutes on a path that was supposed to be 90 minutes. Now we just got off the path here, finally finding the end of the path. There's a sign up over on the other side of that chain. I don't know if you can see it. There's a chain behind me there. And the sign says, beware of bears. A bear was spotted in this area. Be cautious of your surroundings. Yeah. And we've just been walking 2 hours through bear territory and not knowing it. Oh, and a skull, an animal skull that hadn't been there very long, and like half a jawbone and one vertebra. Mm-hmm. So
that could have been us. As long as you don't see.
As long as the bear doesn't come walking up behind me right now, I think we'll be okay, because the parking lot in front here, which we're going to head down to and find a train station to go home.
And a can of Red Bull or another.
No, there's much alcohol going to be drunk tonight. Yeah. Mount Hiei is beautiful, spiritual, full of history. For us, it'll always be the place where a gentle hike turned into a full-blown odyssey. So if you decide to just walk it like we did, bring snacks, lots of patience, heavy on the bear bells, and may the odds be ever in your favor, because Google Maps won't be.